welcome to another video. Now, I don't know why there's a chair here, like right there, but I made something cool. I want to show you guys how I made it in this video. I haven't been able to upload a lot because there have been a lot of things that, well, I'm not good at having ideas a lot, but I'll have more in the future. I do have some more. But there's a random chair here. I don't know why. Hopefully it's not in the place of my build. Anyway, this is the load save. I haven't named it yet, but this whole entire boat has an elevator in it. Sometimes it might work, sometimes it won't. I've gotten out of a game and gotten back in, it still worked, which is good. And I've tested it before. While it's actually going, it still works, which is also good. I haven't played this game since the update that my friend has told me about. I wouldn't have played this game if I haven't been told about the actual update. But yeah, here we are. Now I'm just gonna wait for this to load. I even put some windows. I'm gonna go over how I built it so that you can build your own. Once it's completely loaded, we'll test out the elevator before I do any of this just to make sure that it actually works. Now I need to wait till it's completely done loading the boat. Once I can go through this glass, it will be almost completely done because this glass is supposed to be, let's see, it's supposed to be non-collision. That means you can go right through it. It won't collide with anything. I have done on other things with collisions, and it was pretty hard, but I got through it. Okay, can I go through this? Yeah, I can. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it still works. So that's something we'll get into later, this piston. But anyway, I'm gonna go straight up. I'm gonna test this after I tell you how to do it. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I didn't get like a time lapse of building this thing, but I could tell you how I actually built it in general. Gotta get down from here. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for like all the content that I do. I don't know why there's a random chair here still, but yeah. First of all, I built a floor, I built the floor, of course, with any of the blocks I had. I was running out of blocks, so I just built this. Like, as you can see, I don't have too many of each block. I did have a lot more, but I didn't want to waste it for other stuff that I was going to use later. Sometimes you've got to plan this, like, if you don't have at least 1,000 blocks of a certain kind or more, or like, if you don't have 5 types of 1,000 blocks, you might not be able to build something like this, but you could build something much smaller. So yeah, you've got to plan on how many, step 1 is you've got to plan on how many blocks you actually are going to have when you're going to build this. Let's say you have only 100 blocks. That's only enough to build the actual elevator, and you need pistons too. So you might need a bit more. You might have to farm a bit. So the elevator is more for people who actually have played this game and aren't just there on their first time, because you need pistons. Well, yeah, let's say you've built the floor with all of the blocks that you had. Now, you don't want to build the floor here immediately. You want to plan out how big the elevator is going to be, and that's step 2. Forget about these walls first. Just plan on how big just plan on how big the elevator is going to be. And put the piston right there, or else the next time you load it in, the piston won't actually push the thing up. And also on the elevator, everything else can be anchored, but everything on the elevator except for the piston has to be non-anchored. Like, this is non-anchored, but it doesn't have to be. But it is anyway. But if you look at the piston, I'm pretty sure it has to be, yeah, it has to be anchored. The extend length, you can play with that a bit if you accidentally built the walls first. But yeah, let's say once you build the elevator, don't build the whole thing and then click the button, because sometimes the piston will just go straight through. If any of this is anchored, it will probably go straight through, but if not, and it still isn't working, that's probably because of another reason. And that might be because the piston loaded after all of the elevator blocks did, so it's not connected to the actual elevator. So the piston is just, it's connected to the floor, it pushes through this thing because it's not connected to it. So yeah, once you've built your elevator and everything starts to work, then you can start going for the walls. I say you build this part first because it's easiest, just design it however you want. And then the floor of this, or the top of this, you might have to do later and figure out how to do later. On this side, make sure the elevator isn't so big that it's touching the walls, or else it will literally just stop right against the walls because it has to carry this too, and I don't think a piston can carry the whole entire boat. It can't carry what it's standing on. It's sort of like you can't just lift your legs and then start to fly. Well, yeah, anyway. Once you've built all of these walls on this part, you want to make sure that these walls aren't touching the actual elevator. Also, you want to make sure that the piston isn't on the actual floor, or else the ocean will start, the ocean will start to move and then the elevator will fall over. And you don't want an elevator that's just out of place. So, yeah. And once you've built these walls, you want to make sure that this roof isn't touching the elevator either, or anything on these sides. You don't even need a roof really, but it's sort of good to have. Yeah. So once your elevator works, you want to also make sure that on the top floor, you don't build any of this yet, just to make sure that everything's good. And the buttons, you don't have to worry about either. I put 3. I put 1 on the outside, 1 on the inside, and 1 on the bottom. Okay, so I guess step 4 is you build all of these walls over here. You can decorate it if you want, but that's really the end step. I did that after everything. Build the roof over here, and then all you have left is just the walls surrounding this elevator over here and the top. So let's say you already built the roof and the sides, and the elevator goes too high or too low. You go to this piston, and then you click on it, you click extend length. Let's say it's at 3. So it will only extend like 3 blocks. It didn't even extend all the way. So to change that, I need to go back and extend it all the way back to 7. Here we go. Now once it's at 7, it will go all the way up to the very top. So you can just adjust that if you've already built this top part, which is good. I like that about the new update. So yeah, once you've built the top of this roof, or I mean the walls, not the roof yet, you can worry about the roof. Let's say it just goes too high, like I said before, and it goes and hits the top of the wall, or goes right through. I don't think it's gonna come back down. So, once you've built a successful elevator, you want to make sure you save it, because if you don't save it, and if you save it when it's actually in the roof, it just won't work, and you're going to have to rebuild the whole thing, which sucks a lot. And, yeah, once you've gotten the roof good, you can just sort of add decorations like this cake that I made, and these chairs. Also, I like to put a secret place. You know in elevators, like in some of those movies where the elevator stops, the people have to climb through the top? I made something so that you can get on top of this boat, and then you can sit here. I don't know why. Yeah, I just have a random chair there, too. I also even made some side guards. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I made mine in the form of a boot for some reason. I just started to build it, and then I realized, oh, it looks like a boot. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to go inside, and we're going to test this thing out. Okay, so once you've started, and you think you're good with the whole boat, I guess the last step, I already went over the last step, but you can just add like I said with the decorations, it also counts as this wall and that wall. And once I push the button to get to the top, that also includes this and the ramp. Now the ramp is good because you can actually get into the elevator and get out. If I don't have this ramp at all, it's harder to get in and get out because sometimes you could just literally fall. It's hard to like fall purposely. Okay, so now once we think we're ready, I think I'm just gonna put a chair in here just in case. the elevator has broken before, and this boat hasn't gotten its first success yet, but yeah. I'm gonna start this, and let's see how it goes. Oh gosh, that was pretty laggy. We have a random chair over here for some random reason. By the way, that isn't just part of the load, it was there before I loaded the actual boat. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna go over here and eat our cake. So let's see, we haven't really gotten so far yet. Let's test out the elevator just to make sure it works while we're actually in the boat. Yeah, it still does work, which is good. You can even see the water. Okay. Yeah, I sort of turned the volume down. Imagine someone's just in their boat or like in their house with the elevator, and then all of a sudden they realize they're playing Build a Boat for Treasure. They're like,
That's weird.
Did someone add something?
they're gonna walk out.
Hey guys, poopy poopy.
Okay, I instantly regret that decision. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna go back up. I guess I'm gonna do this and try to get to the very top. It's hard to move sometimes. I need to get up here somehow. I need to somehow press this button, then... Okay, here we go. I can get up here. Now I'm gonna sit here. If this thing flips over, we're gonna be in some serious trouble. But I guess this chair will protect us a bit, so yeah. I don't really have a lot else about this boat. If you guys do like this video and you want more of it, make sure to like. The comments don't work currently, and that's another video. But yeah, like I said earlier in some of my videos, you can go to my Discord. It should be in the description. In every single video that I've made for like since 10 videos ago, I just added that a month ago. Yeah, hopefully I'll be making more videos. If this video gets a lot more likes and views, then I'll make more videos about it. And if you have any idea of anything else I should do, there is a section where you guys can tell me if you have any good ideas for a video. And that's in a part, I sort of forgot what it was called. I'm gonna show it on screen right now. You can go to this ideas tab and you can click and show anything that you think is good. Like, for instance, let's say you wanted me to build some sort of tower in this game. Then I might be able to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the Discord stuff. Also, make sure that someone 13 or older accompanies you, because that's what Discord is. You have to be 13 or older to do it by yourself, or have someone that's 13 or older. Oh, that train just went right by us. Okay. So our boot's still pretty good. When the only way the elevator can break is if the piston breaks. The piston is like the main source of the elevator. That's why it goes up and down. So if this thing breaks or fails in any way, then we can't go to the second or the first floor if we're on the second floor, and so on. Oh no, the black is coming at us. Okay, well, I did add some other chairs down here. I'm probably gonna add more. I wonder if you can just get hurt in this thing. Yeah, I did it so good you can't even die in this. The windows hurt a bit, but now I can see more clearly at least. You can also change transparency and stuff so that you can make it, let's say, 100%, and you literally can't see anything at all. Okay, let's see how far are we. We're going through this part. Is this like the ocean? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I think I'm just gonna cut to when we're all the way over there. Okay, we're finally past that part. Also, if you guys did watch my previous video, I'm probably gonna put that somewhere, or I don't know. I don't know if I can anymore, but maybe it'll be in the description, not sure yet. Yeah, I have gotten into some of that stuff. But, if you guys want me to play anything like Terraria, again, in the Discord, it has gotten a new update within like the past month, apparently. I have been playing it a lot. I've been playing Master Mode. If you guys want me to make any videos on that, like a let's play, you could just tell me in the Discord. I hope he doesn't just break the cake. That wouldn't be good. I think those are guys from a video game that I forgot. It's probably an old one. Oh, I haven't done this one yet. Is this a dryer? Is this a washer? That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. Is this gonna lift us up? Okay, the boot is now flipped. So now if you try to do the elevator, you literally go I'll plug this to the first floor instead of the second. Now everything's opposite. Wait, how do we get out of this? How do we get out of this? Okay, here we go. We didn't even need the elevator for that. I'm gonna go back to the seat. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I literally think I'm... Okay, back to my cake. Now we're gonna be lifted up. Okay, what happened to everything else? So it's up there. Okay. I guess the water's gonna rise. Okay. Yeah, this is a very long process. I think once it gets to the very top, we start going over. Oh, which way is it? Which way are we going? I don't know. Okay, we're going this way. That's good. This is like scrubbing stuff and toothpaste and toothbrush. Someone has another random thing right there. Yeah, we've got to be careful because if we look in first person, there's a hole directly under us. And if we fall in that, that's not going to be good. The only bad thing about this boat right now is that, or actually there's two bad things. If it flips over, everything is opposite now. And wait, did the piston just break? Is the piston broken? Okay, the piston's still good. I saw it for like a split second. They're throwing bombs from over there. Okay, how much is broken now? The obsidian is holding out pretty good. At first I thought that obsidian was another thing, like titanium, but I guess it's not. They should have like a big diamond block that you only can get, or the anvils, those are so hard to get, but they only have 4 attack, or 4 like defense strength, which is not a lot. I have more obsidian than anvils anyway, which is weird. Okay. The mech can get past this, but the shoe will just get destroyed. Imagine if I could perform a glitch where I could like put this shoe inside of the mech, that would be cool. 2 of the best things that I've done in a mech. And that boat from like the very beginning of my Build-A-Boat series. If that was a chest, that would be even better. I think that would be a cool video. If I learn how to do that in the future, then yeah, I'll probably do it. The water keeps on sinking. We might not be able to make it. Oh no, not even that boat could make it. Aw, we're getting wrecked. I wonder if the elevator still works. It still works. I've got to eat bread instead.
No.
Come on. Sands, run faster. Also, I forgot to put on pink boots, but I guess, I don't know. I just found some random sand thing, then I put it on. I didn't want to waste too much Robux, so I just put on black jeans. Okay, well, we're gonna keep on going. Yeah, this rock is like 30 hits, something like that. I don't know. Oh, this guy's just taking all the hits for me. The faster the boat means the faster to get to this place, and then you take all the hits for the bigger boat. Yeah. Though there's 2 people there. So none of the seats have been destroyed yet. The thing on the very top has been completely destroyed though. Like the secret place on the top, not really a secret place anymore, more like a broken place. And we're getting through this slowly. I wonder how, oh, we're at the end actually. I was just gonna wonder how close we were to the very end, and we just got there. Yay. I wonder how that person made it there. At one point I had never been to the end before, and I made this just really long boat. I probably didn't know how to do anything back then. This was before I started YouTube. I just made this really long boat, probably from here to here, but like nothing. It made it to like stage 3, so it was pretty bad. And this is the first time that this shoe has ever won. And the first floor is actually still pretty good. Like pretty shiny still. The elevator still works. Wait, I need to check. Does it still actually work? Yeah, it does. Okay, well, the elevator's gonna break now because the piston's gonna get wrecked. Rip piston. Okay, if you guys did like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, of course. Go to my Discord if you have any ideas, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.